Now, you can see we have liquidity equal low here, equal low. We have equal low. Now, price came to this demand zone and what? Move up. There's a point I want to bring out here. The point is, you already know how to mark your supply and demand. Now, I give a confluence that if price is going to respect it, it should reject back instantly. Now, see, this price came with full body, and this one rejects with momentum and fail this supply. Assuming price is going to take out this low, this supply will be valid, it will hold. But price already failed this supply. So now this place is what's valid. And apart from price failing this supply, it got here and pushed back with momentum. It doesn't range and started, or it doesn't stay inside with full body set. It only got there with what? Let's mark it very well. This is it. It only got there and jet price instantly. Can you see? It got there. It got there. Oh, please mute yourself, please. It got there and rejected instantly with full body. So this area is valid. And now we have one area here. The reason why price makes use of this place, I'm going to tell you. Now, let's say we have a supply zone here. Let's say, let me draw a structure for you guys. We have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And our price is now meant to sell. Price now started selling. Price started selling and broke this place. This area that price broke from will be your point of interest. And I'm going to show you in 1 minute today. In 1 minute time frame in EURUSD. I'm going to explain better. Now, price consolidated here. This sell wanted to occur. Sell wanted to occur around this place, but they failed. Supply has failed and created indecision candle. Then price went up. I have to mark this place because this is an area of transaction. Something occur here. So I will mark out this place and this place, because I'm expecting price to make use of one out of the two, this place or this demand. Now price make use of here and continue. This place will be a future what? A future signal. Now let's talk about failure of supply and demand. It is known as break of supply and demand also. Now this is it. Failure of supply or demand is if a price is in a demand zone and the demand failed you. Now let me move to EURUSD. Let me move to EURUSD today. Now, this trend, I sent this in that my setup group today that after this BMS, I waited for EU to come back here and follow the trend. But price did not come back. Price started what? Going. Now, it is not every time price will come back to your point of interest. Sometimes it might not come in 3 days. It is not every time price will come back to your what? To your point of interest. You might expect price to do something like this, come back here and move. But price will not be going because price have a target. And this is the price target. So price started what? Going. Now you follow the price movement. The structure that the price is creating for you is what you are going to follow. Now, I move to 1 minute time frame. Because I already know price started creating higher high, higher low. To this, it is going to this area. It failed to come here. Now, why did I make use of my entry here? See something here. I have higher high, break of market structure here. I have break of market structure here. Price came back to mitigate. And what does price mitigated here? It is this area of transaction. Or this area, something that happened in this area. So from here to here, we have something that will occur. So price mitigated this area of transaction and what went up, created another high. Don't forget, my line chart shows me we have a BMS from here, but it is a week that occur. But using body candle, we have a BMS. We have another break of structure. Now price got here and mitigated. There's another area here, something occur here, but fully price use something like this. But me, I did not take this trade because I am expecting price also to get here, to get to this demand. And price did not get there. So it's less, I did not take it. But later I found out that price already make use of this area because there's something that occur here around this area. So that was why price make use of this area and move. Now, this is where I got my entry from. Let me talk about that place. Price break a structure, and this is my demand. I mark it from the low to here, and it's mitigated properly and start what? Going up. I have another break of structure in 1 minute too. You know, this is 15-minute structure that I follow. I know 15 minutes is supposed to come back here, but it failed. So it's focused on the what? Journey. 15 minutes focus on that target. But I have to come to 1 minute and look for my minor structure, my demand and supply and break of structure. Then price what? Price started following the structure. Now, this is my demand. I follow it out. Where am I going to? Is failure of what? Supply and demand. All these demand are what? Are holding. Assuming price fail this demand, I will look for a sell. Now, price got to the area we are expecting price to get to, which is this place. Some people are anticipating for sell here. I waited patiently because I know the momentum price is taking to that place is very high. I waited patiently and price faded it out. Price sweep it out. And what? We have a break of structure. Yes. We have a break of structure. Now, there's something I want to show you here when I talk about failure of supply and demand. Note, this area, see this momentum that broke this point of interest, the 15-minute point of interest that people are looking into. Let me show you. Now, we are looking into this area to sell. This is a valid point of interest. But the momentum I saw price is taking to that area is very much. So I do not bother to set limits. Because I don't expect price to go there with momentum. And when price got there, said I need a rejection. But this thing has shown good momentum. Price needs to what? To do something like this. Starts ranging, struggle, come back, struggle, come back, struggle, and then reject. That's what I'm expecting price to do. But price started going with momentum. This is a point of interest. And if price should fail this demand, this supply zone, we'll look for a buy. Yes, we'll look for the nearest demand to buy. But now let's see something. Price break it out, sweep it out. We have a break of structure. Yes, you can see trend line confirm is that we have a break of structure. So what we are expecting price to do is to what? To confirm from this bullish, so from this area for a buy. But normal, we are in a sell trend in 4 hours POI. This is the 4 hours POI. This 4 hours POI has not been what? Violated. So I now look for something in 1 minute. When I see price as what? Already broke this place. I mark out this place area. I mark out this area that I will take my profits here. But later I see that in 1 minute's time frame, all this area has been mitigated. In 1 minute's time frame, all this area has been mitigated. All this area, pata, has turned to a mitigation area. It has been mitigated. It is only this place that price have not what? Mitigate. Then that was the reason why I target this place. Assuming 1 minute, assuming all this area has not been mitigated in 1 minute, I would have taken profit around here. So now I move to 1 minute and see what price is going to what? To give me. And this is what price gives me. It gave me something very, very important and meaningful for me to take this trade. Now, price came down. This area was the one that cleared that was that supply zone. Don't forget. This area will be what we'll be looking into for a buy. You can see we have many consolidation areas here. So if this buy is going to hold, we need a valid buy from here. Because this momentum started from here and broke that supply zone. So at least a short buy, even though it's not going too long, a short buy should occur from here to here. Now, This is my demand zone. This sheet is here. This sheet is my demand zone. I'm coming in. This place is my demand zone. This area. But now, let me now mark it out and see if price is going to obey it or not. Now, price got there, break it, and give a reaction. Price got there, break it, and give a reaction. Now, did price break it with a wick or a body? Let's check. Price haven't break it like fully here, but price consolidated around this area. Price consolidated around this area. It's range. I am expecting price was to continue a buy, but price consolidated and break. That means here is a demand that failed us. We have a break of demand, a failure of demand zone. This demand has already failed us. We have a failure of demand zone. Please note this. This demand here has already failed us. So this demand, we have a failure of demand. This area will now be an area we'll be looking into. This is an area of transaction. This place is an area of transaction because buyers and sellers are fighting here. So you have to mark it out. Mark everything out from where it started from. Yes, mark it out. Everything. So this is an area of transaction because this demand already failed us. We have a break of demand and a failure of demand. So this area, it is very, very important. Now I have another demand here. Price does something like this. Came here, come down, and what? Break of structure. We have a BMS right here. Body to weak break of structure. We have a BMS right here. This is another demand. This candle here is another demand. And where does it break from? This other candle. Now, I mark it out. If this sell is not going to be valid, this demand will hold price and break structure. But now, what might give me the audacity and the right to pick this trade? Price got to this demand and started ranging. Though it gave a good reaction of weak reaction, but that weak reaction did not break this high, did not break this place. So that means this supply is still active. It got here and consolidated. It did not break it upward. This supply is still active. Now, this supply now caused a break of this demand again. So this demand, that means we have two demand that fail us. This demand fail us, this demand fail us. Because price got there mitigated and started going in reaction. I am expecting price to break it. If a valid buy will happen. But now, this place now push it back. You can see it pushed the price back and broke this demand. Let's check in what? In line chart, if we have a break of structure. Can you see we have a break of structure? Even though it is 1 pips. Can you see we have a break of structure? And it is a break of demand. Because this is a demand we are not expecting price to what? Price gave reaction to it and break it. Now, this supply zone is valid. Anybody is going to tell me not to use this supply zone. Now, let's see something. Now, this demand reacted somehow. I'll play it small for us to see. Now, this supply zone, this area of transaction, was the one that caused a break that break this demand zone. Can you see? So that means this supply zone is valid. This supply zone is what? It's valid. This supply zone is valid. And let's see. It's already break this demand. We have a break of demand here. Failure demand. This demand failures already. Because it was the one that broke this supply. The other supply is showing in 15 minutes. Now we have another demand that broke structure. This also failures. And don't forget, all this place has been mitigated in 1 minute. Like, except this place that I mark out for you. But later I noticed this place this area has been mitigated. When we talk about mitigation and everything, you understand. Because we'll still talk about mitigation. But I'm not rushing you guys. It's step by step. You are the one rushing yourself to those accounts. So I'm not rushing you guys. We'll still talk about mitigation. So all this area has been mitigated. So later I found out that it has been mitigated, but at least this place it can cause a reaction back. It can cause a rejection. So let me just take profit. At least 37 pips is enough for me. Now, this supply zone, this area of transaction, caused the break of this demand. And let's see what price does. Can you see? Price got there, mitigate this valid one. I'm coming to now, I mark this demand and this supply out. This is an area of transaction. And I told you that we have area of interest. In our area of interest, we have point of interest. So this area is what we have interest on. And this is our point of interest inside it. This supply. Now, you can see price mitigate it properly with a sniper entry. And what? Let's see. All this place has been mitigated. Can you see? In fact, this place I am thinking reaction will come from. Price broke it because all this place has been mitigated also. So now we have a failure of demand. Yeah, this demand failures. We have a supply that caused all these things. So this supply is my valid entry. I'm not anticipating for this place anymore. I'm not anticipating for this area anymore. No. Because area of transaction has given me what I needed. And price was follow it. So failure of demand. So we have a break of demand. Because price supposed to respect this place. Even though this place price did not respect this place. This demand, if this demand is strong enough, it would have taken out this place. So confirm us that we are still going up. And what the price did? Price started buying and selling rather. Price started selling. Then price got here. Price got here and reacted. Now, price got here and reacted. Price got here and reacted and started buying what? Started creating higher high, higher low. Now, this is our what? Our supply zone. Don't forget, we have high and low. We have break of market structure from here. We have BMS. Break of market structure. So this is our supply. Can you see price respect this supply and fail to take out this low? Price respect this supply and fail to take out this low. I sold. But when I see price do something like this, price come here, sell, come back, I was like, price is not meant to come back again. You should have taken out this demand. So I have to close it. So now, price got here to this supply zone and reacted. Started ranging. Not good volume enough. You can't compare what happened here with what happened here. And now price now got here and move back. Got here and move back. I know this place is not valid. Now we have failure of supply. This supply has already failed us. The reason why I said failure of supply is that this supply failed to take out this low. The supply failed to take out all this demand here. So we have a failure of supply. Then what next are we going to do for is a buy? Because this supply has already failed us. We have failure of supply. Yes. The supply has already failed us. We have a failure of supply. So what we need to do is to look for a valid zone to buy. And let's see what price does also. You need a valid zone to buy it. You can see price is not even come there. You can see now price is not even come around there. Price break this supply and make use of this supply as the entry.
Boss, please, can I quickly ask one question for that area?
Okay.
Please, can you help me zoom it in back? And I want to make use of my pencil.
In like this or like this?
Exactly. Help me zoom in small, a little small.
Okay.
Please, I beg, if price, for example, now I want to talk about this place. You understand? So if price come down like this, for example, like this is we have one supply zone here, so you get, and price mitigates. So when price is coming down,
that your drawing is not clear. That your drawing is not clear. Clean it and redraw very, very well.
Okay. Where is the pen? I don't see my pen again. Okay, yes. For example, now we have a momentum like this. the thing come down like this. But the one that want to go and mitigate it like this, it not touch our supply zone that is here. You
Okay.
understand? So the price just get to the halfway like this. It comes down. So it now create another supply zone here around this place and
I
still
understand your
break
question.
this place. You
Now,
understand? So if you want to make use of anything, supply this thing. Is this place? I mean, if you want to make use of anything, and we have another supply here, we have another supply zone. We have another supply zone here, but this place has not been mitigated. So if this one is coming back, which one is advisable to use? Is it this one, or we should wait for this one?
okay, you can clean it back.
All right, sir.
Now, this is it. Price got here, break a structure and fail to pick it. Now, this place has stand as inducements. This place that fail. It is because I'm not talking about liquidity. This place has stand as what? Inducements. Inducement liquidity. Now, you now said if price should now come and break this low. Now,
Yes,
after price has broken this structure, don't forget that we have unmitigated what? Zone here. After price broken this structure, we also have another zone here. I'm coming in. We also have another zone here. Now, for us to take this zone, we'll wait for good confirmation. Good confirmation. You can't just set your limit. What if you now set limit? Price now do something like this. And go and fulfill this previous supply criteria. So you wait for supply zone. We have liquidity here. Now, I'm not saying this place is not valid. Because price has already what? Broke its structure. So that means price has continued its own. It has left this place. This is for what? See further notice for price. Because if price is going to respect it, price should come there after creating this inducement. Price should come there and clear this inducement and follow the rule. But so far, price now break this leg again. That means price is creating another thing for us. So you can just consider this place first. But before you can take this place, you wait for good confirmation. Since price has broken this leg again, you can consider this place. That means price has started another what? Leg. If you are still waiting for here, price might get here and what? Move and start going. But before you can take this place, wait for confirmation. Even though this place, wait for confirmation. Did you get my point?
Okay, well.
Do you understand now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so that's just it. So as I was saying, I have a failure of supply, which is this area. Now, price does something like this. Price got here and what? And reacted to this sell and break. This area, we have one area of transaction here. This candle, you can see there's a weak rejection and another candle that formed. So they are not balanced enough. They are not balanced enough. Can you see? We have one area of transaction here. We have our what? Demand from here. Now, I'm seeing the one price we make use of. But now, as for me, I did not see a good entry here at all. I did not see a good entry as for me. Now, I will now what? I will now analyze and see what price is doing. We have a break of market structure, price mitigated properly. Let me mark it out. In 1 minute, price mitigated properly. We have another break of market structure. Price mitigated properly. 1 minute. We have another break of market structure. This is our area. Can you see? Price mitigated and what? Push up. And the reason why price failed this place is because price comes there with good, like long momentum and full body. It does not weak. Assuming this place weak rejection, I will not consider this place as continuation. So I just consider this place as my what? Continuation. To read this high. I TP around here. To read this high. And price what? Continue. The selling. Now, there's another area here. There's another area here. Another area. Let's see what price does. Price left it and what? And push up. Can you see? So whenever you are in a trade and you mark your supply and you see this supply, you can see we have a PMS. So this is a supply. And you mark this supply and price got there and react somehow and break the structure. Assuming this price reacted this way, reacted little bit and break. Now I'll consider this place as my entry. This area as my entry. That area that failed me, I'll consider this area as my entry, and I'll be expecting price to do something like this. I will not wait for price to come inside again, because price will do something. Sellers and buyers fought here, and later they sold a little bit. Then what? Buyers gain the ground. So I'll first target this place as my entry. Then later on, maybe the down one, because this supply field